and welcome to our third annual Kids at Play Interactive, aka KAPi Awards, a celebration of the past year's people and products that raise the bar of excellence for children's interactive media. The KAPis are a cooperative effort between Living in Digital Times, me, and Children's Technology Review.
This year we started the KAPi search by sifting through 669 products with a 2011 copyright date. These included online submissions and nominations, the annual Industrial Magic attendees, a group of developers, reviewers, and researchers that meet each fall.
The jurors and Industrial Magic attendees also selected 2 individuals from the pool of 15 individuals also nominated by Industrial Magic attendees. Before we celebrate, just one more thing. This year, we're awarding a KAPi posthumously to an unspoken presence in this room with all of us in this hall tonight, for some of us closer than we think.
Especially since there's an Apple store just right over there. Steve Jobs' attention to detail and natural instinct for seeing magic where others could not has inspired us all. His devotion to making great products can be seen in the KAPi winners you'll see tonight. The jurors voted to acknowledge this work and this remarkable life with our first award. Okay guys, let's get started. Robin, you're not playing Angry Birds, that's good. First, I need to thank the people who did the work for this award, the jurors. Not with us tonight, Lena Castleman of Kids Screen, Claire Green of Parents' Choice Foundation, Ann McCormick of Learning Friends, and Frank Migliorelli of NYU.
Okay, and so then with us tonight to pass out awards to the winners, please welcome, hold your applause until they're done, these jurors to the stage. David Kleeman, President of the American Center for Children and Media, Carly Schuler, Joan Gans Cooney Center at Sesame Workshop, Andrea Smith, producer ABC News, ABC Radio News, Aline Stein, CEO Organa and co-founder of Voyager and president of the Criterion Collection, Scott Traylor, president of 360 Kid, and also here to help present is one of our toy industry experts, Renee Rice.
All right, guys, are you ready to see some amazing stuff? Yeah. First, Carly.
For those of you who can see me in space, in the younger children's category is an extremely competitive one. In the end, after a spirited debate, the best app for younger children is DoodleCast by Zinc. Yay! It's being mailed to Canada.
For the best app for older children, the jurors picked Bobo Explores Light by GameCollage for cleverly mixing play and science facts in an active learning setting. Accepting the award, the founder of GameCollage, please welcome George Slovak and designer Dean McAdam.
For the best children's book app or ebook, Cinderella, Nosy animated picture book. This was another full category this year, and in the end, it was the craftsmanship in Cinderella that put it over the others. We, the jurors, said we all want the very best quality for children, the best sights, sounds, and interactivity. Cinderella raises the bar for all of these. Here to accept the award with us tonight from London, England, Kate Wilson, the Managing Director of Nosy Crow.
I'm really proud and amazed to be here a year into Nosy Crow's existence, to be picking this up. I'd like to say thank you to the KAPi jurors for acknowledging the importance of children reading on screen, as well as doing all the other amazing things that they can do. And I'd like to say thank you to Ed Bryan, who did the animation and illustration for Cinderella, and to Will Bryan, who did the coding. Thank you.
The next category was for video game software. The award is given to Once Upon a Monster by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. We were impressed at the way this Xbox title effectively tapped the power of the Xbox Connect for children. We said, this is one of the most innovative titles of the year. Here to accept the award is Miles Ludwig, Vice President and Director of Sesame Content Innovation Lab. Miles?
I'm Nathan, this is Miles. But we're the developers, and we just want to say that it's an honor for us to work on a game that we care about, to work on a game that for us was all about creating a sense of joy in the lives and hearts of our players. So it's with great honor that we accept a little bit of joy in our own lives. I want to say thank you very much for this award. Thank you.
Give them the whole award.
Okay guys, we're getting there. We're just a little bit over halfway. We have an award for the best hardware. This is the hardware that really made a difference for kids. It's the hardware that every child wanted this holiday season. The jurors had a quick debate. They considered the Navi, the Nintendo 3DS, and for the second year, the same product from the same company won, only version 2, the iPad 2. There was no debate. It got a unanimous vote by the jurors. Jurors said Apple made an amazing product, more amazing. If you might recall last year, we asked the guys at Apple Store to come over and pick up an award. They would not come over. Dudes, this is your chance. I'm going to wait 3 seconds. All right, I figured. They're under strict orders. So what we did, last year we had the fake Steve Jobs. This year, the first time, ladies and gentlemen, the fake Tim Cook. Please bring him up. Here it comes.
Thanks, y'all.
Say a few more words.
Really, thanks, y'all.
And thanks for all your friends at Apple who will someday walk the line.
You guys could have come out, it would have been all right.
There's the people in the store.
Thanks, fake Tim. I guess that's FFT. All right. So, next up.
The next award is for the most innovative technology toy, and this goes to Disney AppMates by Disney Consumer Products. And this new approach to apps really allowed toddlers to truly animate their favorite cars to vehicles with a tactile car and the technology of the iPad.
Just for a minute.
The jurors liked the innovative approach for leveraging the iPad's potential for content delivery and to really bring this product to life for children. The jurors said this was the most interesting product we've seen to bridge the world of apps to the world of toys. And you'll see many more at the CES show starting this year. So here to accept this award is Sonny Lawrenson, the Director of Digital Toys at Disney.
I
Sunny Lords, and just wanted to say thank you so much to the KAPi jurors, and also acknowledge the huge collaboration that this took from Disney Consumer Products, Disney Mobile, and also our partners at Spin Master. It's really been an exciting journey, and we're excited to bring lots more products just like this to the market. So thank you very much.
The next category is the most educational product. We've awarded it to Noodleworks by the Noodleworks. We noted that just 18 little words can change how children read. This was a skillful application of the principles of magic on the iPad, otherwise known as Words Can Also Be Toys. Here to accept the award, I take special pleasure in awarding to the Noodleworks founder, Mark Schlichting. Yeah. Can you come up?
Nine noodles? Sure! Now these 9 naughty noodles lived in a nest, and their names were Ned, Nat, Norman, Nathaniel, Billy,
I want to thank my team of animators and sound designers who pushed this out as far as we could go, and my programming partner, Yudong. Because we kept wanting to go places that other people didn't want to go with animation, and I really appreciate the jurors for picking our product that is primarily about play, engaged play, to be the best educational app of the year. So thank you.
One day Nora and the Noodles went for a walk in
Next up is Best Virtual World, and this year's winner is Minecraft by Mojang. After discussion about the improvements this year in both Club Penguin, they have a really great new chat system if you haven't checked it out lately, and Moshi Monsters for fabulous new business inroads they're making in virtual worlds and play for kids. The jurors selected Minecraft. The jurors said, every child loves to play hide and seek, but few have figured out how to bring this play pattern to the screen until Minecraft. Notch, aka Marcus Person, did not make it to CES, and Stockholm is a long way away from Vegas. But Linda Winters of his team did prepare a video to share. If you could please play the tape.
Hi, I'm Lydia Winters, Mojang's Director of Fun, and on behalf of everyone here, we'd like to thank you for choosing us as Best Virtual World. Minecraft allows people to go into the game and create anything they want. In a society where everything's laid out for you and you go from A to B, it's kind of nice to have a game that allows you to simply be creative. We're so excited, especially that children want to play the game and that parents and educators are excited about having them play. Hopefully Minecraft will continue to grow through the amazing efforts of Notch and Jens who've developed this incredible game. Thank you so much for choosing us as Best Virtual World.
Okay, now 2 more awards, 2 very, very special awards. They're called Pioneer Awards. Each year, the jurors select 2 individuals who have done the most to advance the field of children's interactive media. One is Emerging, which is a code name for young, and the other is a legend. Let's not say old, okay?
The Emerging Pioneer is Ge Wang, co-founder and chief creative officer of Smool, also assistant professor at Stanford University. After a great deal of debate, the jurors selected Ge Wang for this year's award, and he was recognized for his continued streak of innovation. In fact, the New York Times recently called him distressingly productive. Today, Smool apps like MadPad and Magic Guitar are on 18 million devices. And in the same New York Times article, Ge Wang said, "It's like I tasted this great, wonderful food, and I've got this burning desire to say to other people, if you tried this dish, I think you might really like it." We do like it. I'm pleased to introduce Ge Wang for the Emerging Pioneer Award, and if we're really lucky, he'll play for us.
Hey, I just want to say thank you so much. Such an honor, and thanks to all the KAPi jurors. And computer music is not exactly like the most popular thing under the sun, but yet music is something that's really universal to each and every person. And with technology, we really believe there's a chance to do something we couldn't do before. And at the same time, I think while we try to make things that's fun for kids, we also try to make things that's fun for the kids that's in the people that are no longer kids. So I think we want to make, continue to make music fun and expressive for kids of, I think, truly all ages. And before I play a little ditty for you, I just want to say nothing we've ever done has been the result of just one person. And it's always, I think there's a certain joy of building things together that's at the center of everything we do. So I'm just going to actually play you just a little ditty on the magic guitar. And this is like a half instrument, half game. You're going to see me articulating each note, expressing it. I'm going to be shaking the phone for vibrato. I'm doing some pitch bends, but this is a magic guitar. Give me 1 second to plug it.
Thank you, Gene. That was awesome. And next up, and I believe our final award for the evening, is the Legend Pioneer Award, which goes to Mark Schlichting, who who I'm so thankful to have the opportunity to get to know these last few years. Mark was a creator of Broadband Living Books and is now founder of Noodleworks, which was just recognized a moment ago for Best Educational Product. But he was selected from a list of dozens of other inspiring developers that's influencing a younger generation of creators today in the app world. The first time that Mark created some really stellar products was at Broadband by way of Living Books with titles like Just Grandma and Me, which by the way Mark played the voice of Grandma. And the second with his new app, Noodleworks. Noodleworks, excuse me, the winner of the education category. Jurors said it's about time this guy got recognized for his contributions to the field. Mark, we're so proud that you are our pioneer. Please come up and accept the Pioneer Award. Thank you.
Well, it's hard to follow the guitar solo there. That was terrific. And
who's that?
I want to thank the judges and Rob and Warren. I feel very honored and grateful to receive this award, and humbled to be included in those who've won this award before. So thank you. And I've been making interactive content now for children for almost 25 years. That makes me the dinosaur, if not a legend in some ways. And this award for innovation had me thinking about the creative process. As it is with most pioneers, we're often in the position of selling a vision of how things could be. In my early days as a designer, I spent a lot of time creating a shared vision about products no one had ever seen before for a market that was non-existent. So you often, a lot of times, just trying to sell people. And pioneer spirit is about having a vision and then getting other people to follow you out into relatively uncharted territory. I think that was part of Steve Jobs' special gift. And you know, I want to thank Steve myself just because he made my whole career possible by putting out the creative tools in the hands of someone like me who was a building contractor before. I was inspired to get into software because I couldn't find any computer programs that my young boys wanted to play with except Nintendo. And with their Nintendo, I saw how motivated they were and how 3 boys would play for hours with 1 controller, no manual, and get to the 52nd level of the game. But try and get those same boys to do 15 minutes of homework was like pulling teeth. And I knew right then that there was a huge opportunity to help change the future of education and the way educational content could be presented. Because if it was done well, kids everywhere would become more willing participants in their own educational process because it was fun, because it turned them on, because it was what they wanted to do. So then the question came, how could I, as an adult, create magical interactive experiences that would delight kids and capture their interest? The trick, I learned, was to remember and to connect with my own kids first, but then to connect with my own inner child and what he wanted. So, for instance, as a child, I always wanted to go inside Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who and play inside Whoville, because they had so many weird musical instruments and contraptions. I just wanted to go in there and experiment and play. So remembering that was part of what inspired creating Living Books, where kids could go inside the pages of the book and play. And our new app, Noodleworks, was manifested in much the same way. It came from asking the question, what if words were toys? And then being quiet enough to listen to the avalanche of ideas that came from that point of view. When we can connect with the child mind, the beginner's mind, innovation comes easily because we are in touch with our heart's desire and not confined by expert opinions or rules. The thing about kids is that they aren't into playing with something because it will be profitable. They aren't into playing with something because they will be famous. They aren't into playing with something because they were told it was good for them. When kids are engaged and immersed in something, it's about their own deep need to understand the intrinsic nature of how the universe itself works. And that desire is what speaks to them and engages them. As designers of children's content, and as designers looking for innovation and new ideas, we need to have the same sense of joy and willingness to just play and let the world teach us. So that's some of what I've learned. Thank you again. Thank you.
Okay, so Warren, what do you think? That was pretty exciting to see the next generation. What's available? How many of you played with toys like that as you were growing up? And how different would you have been? I shudder to think.
Well, I frankly would have liked Tim Cook to talk a little bit longer.
I know mine is really dead tired too. Okay.
But he didn't. Yeah, we'll have to see if we can get him back sometime. But what you just saw there with Gohang and Mark Schlichting, if you ever played the Living Books, back when the Apple II was, when floppy disks really flopped, you probably experienced some of Mark's work.
So they're telling us it's time to be fashionable as Warren.
Zach.
Try to remind
Oh, that's okay. Thank you very much.
Do you want me to take more of these when the fashion show comes out?
Oh, I'm gonna like nobody's telling me to sit still. I'm gonna be all over it.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.